Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now we've got more stuff coming from Hoobuy, and weirdly this parcel has arrived. Now there is actually 3 boxes that are due, and this is the first one to arrive, like the last time. Yeah, it was supposed to be a 6 to 9 day delivery, and it's taken, I think this parcel was 2 days pre 1 month since I actually got it shipped. But it is an issue they are having. They've actually got a lot better on ordering stuff, which they now do pretty much same day. Obviously we're in a UK time difference, you know, it may be next day depending on what time you order it, but yeah, they're pretty good at ordering stuff now compared to when, what, a couple of months back, where they were shocking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna stick up for them as much. They were terrible at ordering stuff. Deliveries they could do with getting a lot better on them, but weirdly this is box number 1 of 3. It's not all car parts. This is a part for my car, but it's not all car parts this time. But yeah, weirdly this has arrived before I've even finished recording the other video that you'd have probably seen by now. But it feels like there's more than one item in this, which is not which is nice, because some bits arrived that I've been waiting for, which aren't car parts, and I'm actually quite excited about. Summer's here. Well, it's grey outside, but summer holidays have just started for kids, so you know, it's pretty much summertime really. But first item, it's nice that it's protected on the ends, and we have adhesion promoter, which, and it's one of the reasons I got excited about this box arriving, because this will probably be fitted before the other boxes arrive. But I have ordered a spoiler for the Tesla. Now it's just a black boot lip spoiler. It looks alright. Now I had something very similar to this on my Audi, so I thought I'll get something just to break up some of the white on the car. I'm not going to go fit it now because I literally have to get ready to go to work, but this box arrived, I got excited. I honestly thought it was just one item in this, but there is a couple of items in here as well. But yeah, you'll see this fitted soon on the car, because I'll probably wait till my day off where I'll get that fitted, and you never know, some of the other boxes might have arrived by then. But I'll put that carefully back in there with the adhesion promoter. Basically I'm guessing that's just something to wipe down the surface, get rid of all the grease marks, that sort of stuff. Now the other 2, I've ordered from this specific seller before, but this is starting to feel, this ain't right. So I've had from this seller before, but these t-shirts definitely aren't right. So the other off-white t-shirts that I ordered previously from Panda Buy, I used the same link to buy from the same person some off-white t-shirts. Basically a little bit more of a mix, but these just aren't it. That's not cotton. That's the stretchy sort of sports material. I was excited about these arriving, and you could sort of see, yeah, that's. The worst thing is I ordered these before, this specific t-shirt before. And so this one, yeah, it's the same. But yeah, I've ordered one of the. I ordered the same thing for Joe, my friend, in one of the last Panda Buy videos that I did. But yeah, the material's way off, way off. What? See, obviously in the quality control pictures, you didn't get to see that the material was definitely wrong. You know, the fact that I'm not, for once, I'm not wearing one of my off-white t-shirts. But yeah, I ordered from the same person, and they're wrong completely. I'm a little bit gutted about that, because these were what I was waiting for. Because, you know, I could have done with a nice white off-white t-shirt, but it's not cotton. It's more like a polyester-y feel to it. Yeah, I'm not overly happy about them. I'm not going to even bother sharing the link for that. The spoiler, I will. I'm hoping some of the other stuff that turns up is going to be, you know, okay. But it's the first time. No, it's the second time I've ordered clothes via Hoobuy, and yeah, this one should have been perfect, because obviously it's the same buyer I bought from off Panda Buy. It feels as if we've got done dirty on the material. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the other stuff to turn up. But yeah, these t-shirts, wouldn't bother. I'm gonna have to try and find some other t-shirts now. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for work, and I'll be back with the other boxes arrive. Okay, so we are back finally, since the last recording of the first part of this video. A lot has sort of changed. So parcels have finally arrived, but Hoobuy have actually changed their courier service. So the people that they were doing them previously, which were taking a long time to ship anything out, that sort of stuff they were having issues with, have changed. And while they were sat in the other courier's departure area, they actually changed courier completely and had this resent. Took a little while, but not as long as previously. So obviously it's been over a month since the last box arrived with the spoiler and the t-shirts. Now obviously with those t-shirts, sorry, these boxes are so heavy, it's just pulled the table over. So with the t-shirts, obviously it's not Hoobuy's fault. When I was recording it, I was a little bit disappointed, but again, it's not Hoobuy. Obviously they just purchased what I ordered. It's the person that I actually bought them from that sent out what I didn't order. They sent out different material on the t-shirt, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but obviously it's either near or there anymore. Obviously they're just, I won't even bother putting a link to this in the description, because yeah. But we should have some car parts and some other bits. To be fair, I can't really remember what I ordered, it's been a while. But looking in this box, I remember these. But I don't quite know what that is. That's some protective padded. Don't know what that's. Hopefully that makes sense in a minute. I'll put that up here. But let's pull some bits out of here. Ooh, right, okay. One thing I wanted to do straight away to the car, and I can't believe, yeah, I ordered them off Hoobuy because they were like £30 for a set of 4, obviously with shipping. But I wanted black wheels on the car, obviously to get the car as cheap as at the cheapest price possible. I went with the standard ones, but I've now got black wheel covers and they look fantastic, and these should just easily just clip onto the, so the Teslas, they have an alloy wheel behind the wheel cover. The wheel cover is supposed to help with aerodynamics and help you get more range out of everything, but they literally just unclip and clip on. So if I get a chance later today, because we're going out with my granddaughter for the day, so if I get a chance before, I'll get these put on, and but either way, in this video, you'll see them later on fitted to the car, because like previously, I'll show you everything actually once it's fitted. So there's 4 of those. Right, okay, this is supposed to be an armrest cover, but that's not an armrest cover, it's just a rubber cubby hole cover. I'll have to see which one that goes into, but okay, it's not quite what I ordered. But then it also goes to prove that I don't overly check the quality control pictures, so naughty me. Oh, this I was excited about. So this is the front trunk ambient lighting for the Tesla. I am going to have to install this. I might do a separate video for this, because this involves taking a few bits and pieces apart, but this I'm excited for. I also think I think you get a choice of what colour, yeah. So I went with the cool white type colour, but it's very simple. It's just going to light up, especially with, it's the end of August currently, so summer's coming to a close, and the winter's coming, and I start work either really early or finish really late. So that's going to be really handy. Yeah. Oh, there must be the other part of this in the other box, but these are pillows. They don't look like much currently, but this is going to go into one of the secret compartments in the car. 2 pillows for a very specific reason, and the reason should be in this other box, but it will also make my wife very happy, because it's one of the reasons why we went with the Tesla, which is about to become clear. Yeah, that's part of that. This is a pump. Put that there. That is the pump. How big is this? Ooh. It's quite hefty. So I'm not going to get it all out the bag now, but like I said, I will set it all up in the car so you can see. But the quality, it does feel really nice. This is basically a bed in its own bag. I really like this idea. Now, oh, the actual outer bag's ripped, so I might have to find a new bag for it. But one of the things that we like about the Model Y is it has a camp mode. Now, with the massive glass roof, if I take the screens down, we blow the bed up. It actually, you fold the rear seats down, you stick that in the back, you blow it up, you have the 2 pillows on the end, and you basically turn the Model Y into a tent. We can go camping. We do have tents, and you can get a tent that goes onto the back, but you know, with the camp mode, it actually keeps it to a certain temperature. A little fire on that. I might try and get a recording late at night when I can, because it is an amazing thing to have in a car, especially if we're on a road trip or anything like that. We don't have to worry about, we can sleep in the back of the car basically, and that can stay in the car somewhere. I'm going to try and find a spot for it to stay. One of the false rules still doesn't actually explain why that is, but we're still going through. That's sharp. So I think I know what that's for now. I'm going to try and get this out without... Yeah, you got... That's not very clever of them. Because you've got little screws sticking out. Like I said, it's been a while since I actually ordered this, but I'm guessing that might be for that. But this... screws onto... It's going to screw into there. Without stabbing myself yet again. And then we have a nice big storage bin. Okay, that seems a little bit stuck at the moment. Let's draw and travel. Without being heavy-handed, James, and breaking it like normal. Right, there we go. He says there we go. Oh, the other side's just fucking popped up now. Right. I'm hoping once this is all screwed down, so this, I'll get all this screwed into place properly a little bit shortly, but it's basically a cubby hole that goes behind, in between the two rear seats. Give you a nice deep storage for different bits and pieces. Adhesion promoter. I'm guessing all of this is to help stick it in, but we're going to have a nice big storage unit. This goes where the air vent is on the back of the Model Y, in between the two rear seats. It sits on the floor, sits in flush. Because you don't have a tunnel, you can actually turn it into a nice big storage space, which, you know, we can keep different bits and pieces inside. See what's left in here. Ugh. Velcro bits. I'm going to stick that with the miscellaneous because I will research what that's for. I still don't know. Two more items, and one of them, believe it or not, is not a car part. It is, I think I mentioned this in the previous video. So it is, and this, I can't believe they sent one, just one. This is an air vent mount. This was quite expensive from Hoobuy. I thought it was going to be multiples, but obviously bloody not. But it is an air vent mount so that you can actually put an air freshener in, and the downside to these is that cost me £2. I know, like I said, it's a lot. That cost me £2, and the ones that I bought off Temu, I got about 5 for £1.50, and they were terrible anyway, so I'm not even using them. The next one, I actually have a pair of shoes. Let's move this. Now, if you know the box, you know what these are. But these are the Mischief Nike Walk on Waters. I've been after a pair of these for ages. The size, they're a little bit, they're 7.5, so they might be a little bit small. But look at these. The box is a bit beaten. Okay. I will do a proper review of these on a separate video, but I just want to see them. Oh, yes. Oh. Do you know what? I've wanted a pair of these since I first saw about these, but they look great. The moulding on the back actually looks really good. I've seen before where they've been not so good. But yeah, the Mischief Walk on Waters. But again, I'll do a separate review of these. I won't get too excited right now, because I'm going to try and fit some of these bits to the car. Obviously I can't do the bed today, but I'm going to try and get the wheel trims, the back storage bit all fully fitted in, but I also need to go get a haircut and a beard trim, so I'm looking quite scruffy, and we obviously want to go and enjoy the day out with our granddaughter. So yeah, we'll be back for you guys in a few seconds, and I shall have most of this set up so you can actually see how it looks. Right, so I'm outside with the car, and I have fitted the black hubcaps. Well, I say hubcaps, they're just wheel covers, but it makes the car look so much better than having the silver ones on. The best thing is obviously they are protecting the wheels, as well as I'm not going to be damaging the ones that came on the car. So yeah, much better. The car looks generally a lot better with them on. Now, I haven't installed the spoiler. There's a funny story about that. Now, the spoiler, it is going to go on eventually. Basically, I had an issue with the sticky stuff that it actually had on it. It had the super clear sticky stuff on to put the spoiler on, and when I went to do it, it messed up basically. I actually have to take a little bit of time. I need to get some new tape to put on it to actually get it to stick. I did try it with some 3M, but I put it too close to the edge, it didn't sit on right. I'm just having a bit of a nightmare with it, but it is a cheap spoiler. I might actually opt for a better spoiler to go on, so that it, you know, it fits a lot nicer. But yeah, apart from the spoiler, everything else is done. So yeah, the wheels, those covers make it look so much better, and let's get on and show you the rest. Okay, so we are at the back of the car. Obviously I've just unboxed a lot of the stuff that I got from Hoobuy, and we are going to be testing out, just remove that, and let's get the seats folded down. We're going to be testing out the bed that I got, so we're actually going to get it set up in the back of here and see how it is. But first, let me show you this. Now, the light's not perfect, but obviously you remember I bought that storage box. Well, here it is. It sits in between the front seats and just sits there nicely. We can use it as a storage bin or whatever we want. So I thought I'd show you that, because it's a really good, nice little neat buy, and it still gives me space if I decide I want to put the screen here for the rear passengers. So yeah, I thought I'd show you that little bit before we set this bed up. So the bed currently fits in the false floor. So we'll get the bed out. Pillows are still in their bag, so I'll put them down here for a minute. I'm trying to get this shown now because I've had it for about a week, but the weather has been terrible. It's been nothing but raining. But all we've had is rain, so I'm trying to dash between the rain to show you this, because it's the first time I'm seeing it set up as well. And I'm excited to see it actually set up. Sadly, the wife's not going to get to see it because she's at work. Now, we have a little repair patch that I'll put back in there. Try and keep it all nicely folded away. I'm trying to see which way it goes. So that's laid out. And look, it's got a little bit of foam in there as well, which I wasn't expecting. And we'll get the pump out. All the instructions don't really help because they're not in English. So we're going to work this out one way or another. We'll work out how the pump works. I think one side inflates, one side deflates, but we'll see. But there is okay, we now know which way pump, deflate. We'll turn that off. Let's find the so we've got a little nozzle on this side, and I think there's one on the opposite side as well. Oh yeah, there we go. So I think we actually inflated from that side because I didn't really see a great deal happen that side, but it took seconds, really, which is really impressive. Let's unplug that, close that off. We'll throw this and this in there. We'll get the pillows. Okay, they're not the biggest pillows, but let's get in and see what it's like. Right, you know what? Yeah, it's actually really comfortable. Now, obviously, the best thing is I can close the boot from in here, and I can go on to climate. We have different settings, so I'm going to put camp mode on. Right, so this is the moment I have been waiting for. I know it's pretty sad, but look, we actually have the campfire going on the screen. I had to sit and I had to literally wait here for, I think it was about 10 minutes for that to come on, so that's pretty cool. And I've been playing around with a few things on my phone while I was waiting. Now I worked out you can actually lock the car, so normally when you go into camp mode it leaves the car unlocked, but obviously on my phone I managed to lock the car up, which makes you feel a lot safer. Obviously having the boot down is quite nice. It keeps the, you can actually adjust the temperature, so it keeps the cabin inside at about 20 degrees centigrade, which is really nice. And yeah, obviously I do have the shade still up, but obviously when we go actually camping we'll have it down to, you know, so that we can see the stars. But yeah, the one thing I do wish, because obviously you can adjust the music and everything on your phone, but you can't change or, you know, load up Netflix or anything like that. So I would actually like to get the screen here, because obviously you can control the media center and everything there. Obviously you can lock a lot of stuff and you can do a lot of stuff on your phone, but you can't put Netflix on now. Obviously if you're camping, it'd be quite nice to, you know, chill out, maybe watch a movie, that sort of stuff. But yeah, overall I absolutely love this camp bed for the back of the Model Y, and it's one of the reasons why we got the Model Y. So yeah, I highly recommend it. And if the link works still, because I know a few of the other products don't actually work, if the link does work, I will put it in the description, because this, by far one of the best things that I've bought so far for this car, hands down. And yeah, I highly recommend it. I'm going to play around a little bit, see if I can get this to inflate a little bit more, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I would I would recommend getting one if you've got a Model Y. And I know Tesla has recently brought back the referral code, so I will put my Tesla referral code in the description. Obviously, if you want to order a Tesla or purchase a Tesla, you can save £1,000 essentially off the price. I know they're quite expensive, and this is why I'm leasing mine. But yeah, I'm really happy with the car, and this bed makes it, because yeah, we're supposed to be going away soon for a little trip, so we might get this out. I'm gonna take a photo and send it to my wife because she's not seen it set up, so it's gonna be not quite nice. So but on that note, that's the end of the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and leave a comment in the description what you would like to see me get for the car next. But on that note, adios.